Welcome to today's class. If you would like to buy the whole course of Common Mistakes can be found on www.skype-lessons.com and it's available for $9.99 and you get lifetime membership, and I'll make lots of new lessons in the future for this course. So please come and join us. It's available on my website. So let's have a look at 10 more mistakes with vocabulary. Obviously there are so many mistakes with vocabulary because it's a massive topic. You know, it's every word and combination that has ever existed, and so there's loads of vocabulary. And we're going to repeat one mistake that we've looked at before, number 3, and I hope this helps you with seeing the difference between it and there, because there is a difference. Okay, look at number 1. People are not feeling satisfactory with. Now be careful. You know, we've looked at the difference between boring and bored and exciting and excited. Well, there is a difference as well between satisfied and satisfying. Let's look at the difference. And guess what? It's the same as bored and boring. Yeah, so it's quite an easy one. Satisfied is usually how people feel, and satisfying is normally used for books, films, or something else, yeah? For nouns, basically. A satisfying sandwich. Yeah, it's really satisfying, this sandwich. It fills me up and I feel satisfied having eaten the satisfying sandwich. Yeah, so a satisfying sandwich means a sandwich which gives you satisfaction, obviously. So you've got this adjective for people, and that's the one we need here, yeah? People are not feeling very satisfied. They are not feeling satisfied with. We've got this adjective, satisfying, which is usually for nouns. And we've got another adjective, this one here, satisfactory. So what's the difference between satisfying and satisfactory? There is a difference, I'm pleased to say. Satisfying means it gives you satisfaction. Satisfactory means that something is an acceptable level. If your marks at school are satisfactory, that means they're good enough. It doesn't mean they're fantastic, but that means they're good enough. You know, a satisfying mark at school makes you feel pleased, makes you feel satisfied. A satisfactory mark at school is usually the average mark. It's just a pass, usually. And it's satisfactory because you've done well enough, you've passed. But so satisfactory means good enough. Satisfying means it gives you satisfaction. Yeah, so please remember that. You know, if you say to the manager of a restaurant, this soup is not satisfactory, that means it doesn't come up to the required standard. It means it's not good enough. Yeah, and so if you say the child's behaviour was satisfactory, it means good enough, not fantastic, but good enough. It's very different from satisfying, okay? So do be careful with these adjectives. Make sure you're clear with the meaning of all 3. Satisfied is how you feel when you have a nice sandwich. Satisfying is what the sandwich is. And satisfactory means that if you say this sandwich is satisfactory, it means it's good enough. It doesn't mean it necessarily gives you a lot of satisfaction, but it means it's good enough, okay? Number 2, all of the employers were apprehensive about redundancies. This is maybe correct, you know, there's nothing grammatically wrong with that sentence, but the student meant not employers, who are the bosses, but employees. So please remember the difference between employers, who are the ones who employ you, your bosses, yeah, they employ, they are employers. So employers are bosses, yeah, they're managers, bosses, that kind of thing. Employees are the people who work for the managers, for the bosses. So all of the employees probably were apprehensive about redundancies. But I want to make it clear that there's nothing wrong with saying all of the bosses were apprehensive about redundancies, all of the employers. It could be correct, but the student meant employees, and I'm well aware that students very often mix up employers and employees. And I want to explain that it's logical, guys. Teachers teach, builders build, writers write, employers employ other people. And so there is a logic here. Employees are employed by other people. Okay.